So, I had an epiphany, or I just had a realization. Epiphany is too much. I'm doing too much already. Starting it off on a bad note, but I had a realization. I was about to press the start recording option on OBS and start talking about my strategy. But I realized, how would you guys understand what I'm trying to say if I never taught anything about order blocks, as like supply and demand order blocks? I've never taught about structure, about inefficiency or imbalances, some might say, liquidity, or about the market maker, or smart money, big banks. I've never talked about any of that. And since we are in the SMC space, if you're watching this is an SMC based channel. So, this is smart money concepts. You got to know about the concepts. How are you gonna make the money, the smart money? How are you gonna follow the smart money if you don't know their concepts, right? So, this is gonna be the first video in the building block section. Well, I mean, it's not really a section, but it's gonna be like a period. I'm gonna focus on making these building block type videos on order blocks, structure. A little bias is, I feel like it's more than the building block. It's like, if you're in a Minecraft world and you need building blocks to build a skyscraper, the building blocks would be, in this example, the building blocks would be SND order blocks, structure, all that. And the bias would be the world. How are you gonna start building without the world in Minecraft? Like, you're gonna be in the menu building? Like, that's not how it works. Alright? So we're gonna start off today with order blocks, because that is what my whole strategy depends on. My whole system, I mean, it doesn't really depend so much on it, but it's the heart of it. It's like what the main component in my system. So we're gonna draw out a little chart here. There's gonna be a line chart because I'm not about to draw every single candle. That's too much. We don't got all that time. So let's say markets moving like this. Markets don't really move like this. This is very, very, very rare occasion that they move in this sort of manner. Here you go. Oh, okay, that's not what I meant to do. There you go. So let's say this is how price is moving, and let's say a candle. Hold on, let me get the drawing tool. Don't worry, I'm getting give me a second. Okay, it won't click. Oh, whoops, this is not drawing. Hold on, guys, I don't really use TradingView to draw, like using the brush tool, so bear with me for a second. Okay, found it. So let's say this right here, this is one big candle. Okay, this area right here is one big candle. This is a red candle, we're gonna say red. So a red candle, this is a red candle. There you go, we colored it in. A red candle. This is a upward bias. Okay, just we're seeing upward structure. It's breaking structure. We're gonna talk about structure in future videos, so don't worry. There you go. It's breaking structure. Okay, I guess I gotta click it again. Nah, it just doesn't want me to click it. Okay, well, we're just gonna give up on the clicking part. Okay, but as you can see, it's clearly an upward structure. You don't really gotta be a smart guy to see that. But this is a candle, so we're gonna just make a square. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna keep that one. We go to shapes. No, that's emojis. Okay. Okay, Jimmy. Here we go. Rectangle. Here's our rectangle. Our red candle. Here it is. Here's our red candle. So, in order block, basically, the whole definition of it I don't think it's really important. You just gotta know how to use it, how you can use it in your trading. So, in order block, if you learn retail terms like support, resistance, and imbalance, I think, is what they use in the trading, retail trading. But you know, support resistance is the biggest one they use in retail. That would be SND order blocks. They are support and resistance blocks. See the difference with between order blocks and support resistance is that support resistance is usually either a single line, like for example, horizontal line. It's it's a single line that they expect price to bounce off of or break and retest and all that, or it's a general zone. So like these are pretty close, so they would be grouped. Oh, what the heck? They would be grouped together like this. This is a support zone. This is not. They don't really care too much about how like mathematical. No, not mathematical, but how accurate it is, because it's a general area. They don't want to go into like the actual reasoning behind it. They just know this area in general is where price will bounce off of. Now that could be what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, we're gonna scrap that whole idea. I can't find the word, but this is not really specific on any candles. It's just drawn. It's just thrown on the chart, and if price goes back into it, it reacts, right. But in SND order blocks, it's very well. I mean, it's typically very specific. For example, this was our red candle. So this is the last down move. This is the most popular one you'll ever see in smart money, as far as I can tell. Most people will explain order blocks as the last up move before the down move, or the last down move before the up move. So this would be it. This is our order block. My order block color is blue. There you go. Whenever you see a blue rectangle on my weekly rundowns, that's an order block, okay? So this is like the basic order block. Now, I say basic because there's more, right? You can't really just use the baby tools to make a crazy good structure. Like, you can't use all wood in a skyscraper, because that's not really too stable. You got to use the concrete, the rebar, the wood, just like for furnishing and in the floorboards and the roof or whatever. I don't know. I'm not too experienced in construction, but you know, it's a variety of materials. So what we have right now, what we've learned right now, is just one material. Here we're gonna spice things up now. So we're gonna actually go just completely delete all of what I just did. Oh, that's not what I want. There you go. Why? Well, because we're gonna go into real price. So this is some random one. This is New Zealand US dollars. This is some random one I have. We're gonna do Euro JPY just because. So this is where things could get very spicy for you guys. This is where I'm gonna teach you things that most, well, I mean, I wouldn't say, yeah, I would say most, actually. Most other YouTubers that are in the SMC space, they don't really get too much into this, but I will. So we're gonna give you everything of what I've learned on order blocks for the past not few months, it's been months and months, but like a really long time. I'm not gonna sit here and ponder about how long I've been trading, but what am I doing? I'm getting ahead of myself. So this is the normal one that we've just been talking about. The last down move before the up move. The up move is purple, the down move is white. That's the colors I have set. I know I'm dripped out. My charts look super cool now and whatnot, but that doesn't really matter. That's besides the point. So this is the basic order block we've just talked about. Now here's where we could spice it up. We could refine it to the 50%, like this. I use the Gann box. You could use the Fibonacci, whatever. But let me show you why. I got the 50% price level right here. So you could refine it down to the 50%. So only this part of the candle is considered an order block. Now, why would you do that? Well, because Oh, okay, we're on a 15-minute time frame. I can show you. We're gonna go 5-minute, because on a lower time frame, it's the 50% is like basically a whole different order block, but on a smaller time frame, so it's refined. If price goes into this refined block, there's more likely to be a reaction out of it. So I mean, you could go on the 15, no, you could go on the 30-minute, and then where's our work? And draw this one. But yeah, this big block. But it's not gonna have the same reaction as if it were to go down to the 15-minute one, and then not even close to a reaction that I would have if it went down to the 5-minute one. I say 5-minute because if we go 5-minute, I'm about to show you something else right now. On the 5-minute is basically the entire wick of this candle. We're gonna hide all the drawings. Basically the entire wick of this candle. Now, why am I talking about wicks? So I'm talking about order blocks, right? Well, a wick is an order block, right? Let me show you why. So we're gonna choose this wick right here. We're gonna draw a box on it. Oh my god, my mouse does this all the time. Here we go. Draw a thing here. Promise it's not gonna happen again. I'm not lying, guys. I'm not lying. That what I just showed you, that was like a once in a million. Oh, I clicked it. Here it is. As you can see, on the 15-minute, it was just a wick. But on the 1 minute, no, on the 1 minute, it's a whole group of full candles. So you could refine it. You could refine it on the 1 minute to just this candle, the last up move for the down move. But we were talking about how wicks are order blocks, right? And I say that because on some time frame, if we look long enough, hold on, where'd the thing go? This is pretty close. As you can see, it's very close to being the last up move for the down move. Like this is the last candle. Sometimes they'll say just the last candle before the down move or up move. So this kind of like fits the criteria. But if we search long enough on different time frames, like 4-minute, 3-minute, 6-minute, all those different time frames, we would eventually find the one where the wick on the 15-minute. Where the heck? This wick on the 15-minute is a full order block. So every wick over here is an order block basically. You could see the reaction off of it too, because if my whole strategy is order blocks on the 15-minute and then confirm on the lower time frame once price gets into the order block. So this could be an order block because it's the last down move before the up move, and let's say we're just gonna completely ignore the up move right now. We're gonna say this is how far we gotten. This is an order block, and I'm a newbie trader, and I'm about to get lucky. Okay, never do this. This is just for an example. So I'm a newbie trader. I drew an order block on the wick. I could go down to the lower time frame and refine it if I want, but I'm gonna keep it simple. What I recommend for people creating their systems, keep it simple. I once had a system that was incredibly complicated. Ask me if that worked out. No, it didn't. I know you guys didn't ask, but I'm still telling you because I mean you're watching this video, so it doesn't really matter. But let's say we're on the order block and price gets into it. This is price getting into the order block. This right here is the order block. Okay. Price gets into it. It's now reacting to the order block. It just jumped after the order block. I can show you a real example on GBPUSD. Here you are. Oh god. Oh yeah, because this is a really, really, really good one. This is a 4-hour order block, by the way. This is before I got dripped out on my chart, so my order blocks are still red here. But here's a 4-hour order block. The last down candle before the up move. So see this down candle right here, and it just completely shot through the sky, right? So I drew it here. I don't trade on the 4-hour, but I wanted to draw the order block just to see if it would react. Not trade, as I said in my past video. I'm not gonna trade this week GBPUSD, even though this trade was screaming at me. uh play the clip, I guess, editor. I'm my own editor. My bad. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to myself right now. But play the clip. I'm talking about how. No, what? Just play the clip. Just play the clip. It's probably gonna react very nicely off this order block, but I'm still gonna stay out because I'm just gonna stay out for the next week. So, this is a real life example because this was drawn like after it happened, like right, like around here. I don't know what I'm talking about after it happened, but around here, it was drawn over here. So it got into it. Let's go down to the 15-minute, I guess. Here we go. Got into it, and perfectly just as you can see, it started climbing and then it just jumped. Like it was walking uphill over here, and then it jumped, like Superman, I guess. Like it really reacted, right? This is a real example of how order blocks typically function for me, but I feel like that's because I've been drawing them for so long. You gotta draw them how you see fit. Typically, a good gauge is the size. If they look huge, refine them. If they look small, then add another candle to it. This is what I mean by that. We're gonna go back to, what was it? What were we on? We were on Euro JPY. Yeah. Okay, this could be an order block right here. Well, we've been over how it could be the last down candle or the 50% of that down candle. Also, 5-minute. It could be a wick. We've been over that. Okay, yeah, we've been over that. We've been over wicks. 50% of the last down move before the up move, and vice versa about that, and just the last down move before the up move as a whole. Now, if let's say we're gonna find one. Let's see. We're gonna go back here. Okay, so we're bearish right here. We're gonna find one. Oh, here. So this is an up move. What's the last down candle before the up move? Right here. This is the candle. Now, I don't know about you, but this seems microscopic. Okay, compared to like this seems microscopic, right? So, what can we do about this? If you think your order block is too small, you can add a little bit, right? Because this might be the last down move for the last down candle before the up move. For you, if your chart is set default, this would be the last red candle. But it does go lower than this. So on some other time frame, this part where it went lower, that's the last down candle. So you can add this to your order block because this is included in the down move. You could honestly just personally, what I would do is refine it to this last wick because it includes like part of the. I was about to point at my monitor as if you could see it, but it includes part of this candle, the last real like a down candle before that move, and it includes the lowest point of the move. So this is what I would draw. And I don't really worry too much about the size, but if it's like really small or really, really big, then that's when I change it. Well, I mean, I don't really change it, but like I refine or add on to it. So, what have we like, spiced? What spices? Yeah, we're gonna use spices. Let's say SND blocks, supply and demand blocks are chicken. Okay, just a plain piece of grilled chicken breast. Okay, we're gonna say what we just did is what I just showed you are the seasonings. Let's say we got salt. Salt is the 50%, and we could do wicks, candle wicks. Candle wicks is paprika. Swear that's what they are. And then we got what else did we do? Adding on to the candles, including 2 candles. That's pepper, salt and pepper. What else did we do? Different time frames. That could be that. What could that be? Which one could that be? Hold on, give me a second. We're gonna do pepper, just like grinded pepper. Yeah, just no, not pepper. I'm thinking of the spice. Uh, oh, hot. Some spice, just some spice, like some spicy spice. I think I think you understand. But we're talking different seasonings. I just gave you how you can change your order block, give your order block character. Um, there's not much else about order blocks. If there is, I will mention it briefly because this is mainly what order blocks are. I just gave you how we're gonna go over it again. Skip this part if you're tired of hearing it. Different time frames, 50%. Yeah, wicks and adding onto them, like including different candles. Ignore that someone was coughing their lungs out in the back. I don't know if you heard that, but if you didn't, then congratulations. That was like a really, really bad cough, so you got lucky or something. But I use spices to represent all of these because you can combine them, right? So let's say, let me give you an example. I'm gonna try to combine all of them. So here, we're gonna combine them all right here. So this is the last down move for the move. Okay. Now this up, like up here, it's a little too big because this is supposed to be a down move. Now this wick is above, it's going up. I don't like that, so we're gonna cut that down. Not only that, it's not including the lowest move down here. So we're gonna refine it here. But we just made an order block using the body of the last down candle before the up move, and then the wick of the lowest candle before the up move. You see how we're combining these spices that I just gave you? And not only that, this seems a little big, okay? So we're gonna which one did I say 50% was? If I remember right, wicks were paprika, I remember that. Wicks were, so we use paprika right here. This is paprika right here. We use this wick. 50%, I'm pretty sure that was salt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just salt. So we're adding salt right now because this is a little too big. So we're going to add salt. Here you go, we're adding salt. This is salt. As you see, salt. We have salt. This is live price, so you see it moving down. This would be crazy if I just if it just goes down here and I pop off on the trade live. That would be crazy, right? But this is educational, so we're going to teach you. So we use the 50%. What else were we using? Different time frames. So we're gonna go. Let's go down to the 1 minute. What do I see? I see. So where's the lowest point? This would be the lowest point. Okay. So this is the last down move for the up move. So we're gonna move this over here. Straight to the down move. We're gonna refine it down to, because this is the last candle, where we're stretching out the top a little bit. So here we are, and then we're gonna do the fit. Oh no, that's not how it fit. It fit like around here. Yeah, there you go. And then we're gonna add the 50% again. And actually, we're gonna refine it because it's a little too big again. So we're gonna go take off the top wick because this is a long. We're trying to go long. We're trying to find the low move before the up move. So just ignore the top wick because that's what some people do. That's what I do a lot. I ignore the opposite wick. Oh no, I mean the confluent wick of what my bias is. For example, my bias right now would be bullish. As you can see, is bullish. So I would remove the bullish wick. So after we did that, we could just go, oh look, see here, just the wick. This is the last down move. Here we go, right? But personally, this is too small, okay? Here we go. We're going to include the whole body. Now, this is we're in a like Goldilocks problem here. If we go into the wick, if we do the wick again, it's too small. But if we include the body, it's too big. Now, what shall we do? We got a spice, y'all. We got salt, aka 50%. So we're gonna delete this 50% because we're gonna need it. There you go. We're gonna add the 50% to give us the Goldilocks zone. Here you go. So now it's including the lowest move, refined on the 1 minute, the last down candle before the move, giving us the lowest move and making sure it's not too big. So we're gonna shrink down this order block. Here we go to the Goldilocks zone. Now it's Goldilocks, bro. Do you see that? That's perfect size. I would love trade. I would love to. I'm stuttering. I would love to trade this. This is a perfect order block. Love it. This is exactly what I want you guys to learn. You see how we refined it? We refined a general one for. We're gonna draw it again. What was it? Was it on the 5 minute? I'm pretty sure it was 5 minute. Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure. If not, then too bad, so sad. Cry about it. We refined this gigantimoris order block here. We refined it down to this little zone. But we're gonna see the difference. The difference was basically 7 pips. Basically 7 pip difference. Now our order block is now, let's see. Basically 2 pips. Yeah, there you go, 2 pips. So now this is gonna prevent you from getting into a trade too early, let's say, and increase your risk to reward ratio. This is refining order blocks is a very good tool to use when you're aiming for the higher risk to reward ratio and lower. I mean, you shouldn't aim for lower win rate, but if you're willing to sacrifice win rate for risk to reward, this is exactly what you should do. You should refine it. Oh my god, I'm talking all weird again. The caffeine is wearing off. I just drank a Bang Energy and it's wearing off now. But yeah, this is what you should do. You should refine it because let me show you why. We go to long position. Let's say you have the same stop loss. This is our low. We're gonna go right here because this low over here. It's been mitigated already, so we're gonna put it right here. This is on this small order block that we refined. Now, let's say you're trading on this order block, the big one that we didn't refine, the basic one, the low candle before the move. Here we are. We have the same stop loss because, I mean, your stop loss shouldn't be too different. And let's say our target is the highs. Here are the highs. Here are the highs. Look at the difference. That's a 1-to-4 trade compared to a 1 to basically 1.3. Yeah, 1 to 1.3 trade. That's not ideal. That's not good at all. I'm gonna be honest. That's not. You shouldn't be taking these trades. That's the difference that refining an order block can make. And you don't have to do all of the process that I just did, going down to a different time frame, and then like using the wick, refining it down to a wick, and then including the body of one candle and then the wick of one. You don't have to do all that. You could just let me show you the difference. Just the 50% can make the salt. Just simple salt. Here you go. Let me show you the kind of difference it would make. A 1 to 2.75. That's really good for if you're aiming higher win rate than risk to reward ratio. That's a really good profitable system right there. You see the kind of difference refining order blocks can make. Adding spices to your order block chicken breast. I said it backwards, my bad. This is what I'm trying to get through to you guys. This is what most other basic like YouTuber teachers, they won't tell you this. They'll just like send you on your way with basic order blocks, and then it's up to you to experience the loss, blowing accounts like I did. I blew to like 2 accounts, I think. I mean, I've heard more horror stories where you like people blowing like 50 accounts. All right, maybe not 50. I haven't heard 50 yet, but a lot more than me. But still, I can't imagine that. I'm be honest, blowing like 12 accounts, I can't imagine that because I blew 2, and every time I blew them, devastation, bro. Devastation, let me tell you. But devastation, that's what helped me become the trader I am today. Someone who can, as you saw how fast I refined this order block to a very small risk to reward. I mean, not small, very big risk to reward on a very small order block. Now I can do that very fluently, very fast, very accurately because of that devastation I experienced when I was losing money. And well, I mean, I got a little sidetracked, but I'm giving sauce. I'm giving sauce. So that's been it about the order block building block. As you see, it's a very this is the order blocks I feel like I know the most of because they're what the heart of my system is, as I've said before. So I feel like I'm one of the few experts in the world. Let me get cocky right now. Hold on. I'm one of the best order block drawers in the world. I'd have to say, if I do say so myself. Um, but I'm still gonna give you all the knowledge I have on structure, liquidity, imbalance, and who the money, the not money man, the market maker, the who smart money is, and all that. I'm gonna teach you all about SMC concepts and about we're gonna go in depth in them because I'm not your ordinary teacher, right? I'm not your ordinary highly edited videos teacher, all that. So that's been me. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully not only something. Hopefully you learned a lot because I just taught a lot. So review this video if you need to. Also, I'm dropping my Insta in the description now. So any questions, if you want me to check an order block or just criticize me, just send hate my way. Follow me on Instagram, DM me. If you're sending hate, then I'll be sure to snab your IP and send someone to your house or something. I don't know. You just find out. But if you actually have a question, then I'll do my best to help. I might even contact you. I might even be like, are you trying to get on a video call so I can explain it in better detail? And it depends on, but you won't have to. You won't have to. I won't make you do anything you don't want to do. But I'm just giving you my Insta. So if you need any help, the help's there. And it's all for free. I don't have any course yet. I don't have a mentorship. I'm not promoting no broker. Anything. This is just I won't try to sell you anything. I pinky promise. Just hit me up. Any questions? My Instagram is in the description. So that's been me. Catch y'all later.